And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns. He's a big ticket to foul. He'll go without him, though.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Ring shot on the way. Here's Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Moron, that's good. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Out to Conley. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
There's a screen. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target with his three. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. For three, Edwards. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Here's Mathurin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Edwards, that's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Ayton's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot by Turner, no good. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Pass to Nora. And just miss after miss right now.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And here is Ayton. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Halliburton. Here's Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Timberwolves leading by 11. Ayton a screen. For 3, Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Pass to Mathurin. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now, here's Halliburton. No points in the game yet for him.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Smart. Back to Ayton. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Ayton's got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. A three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trailed by 15.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
That one good for 2. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
There's a screen by Williams. Fires the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Pass to Joe. Screen by Ibaka. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Screen by Ibaka. And we've seen not only some new trophies in this, but Craig, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Outside for Jackson.
2 minutes.
Back to McConnell.
2 minutes.
Pass to Jackson. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Pass to Smart. Down low. Here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop. And Indiana will come the other way.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Edwards got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Now McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Yep, that one goes.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Noel. Picked by Williams. Here he goes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the second free throw.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Nora. Turner with it. Conley picks him up. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Left side, Halliburton. Clock at 6. Pass to Hield. And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Edwards with another miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
They set the pick. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Ayton. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Halliburton right side. Indiana moving the ball around. And it's Mathurin missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Inside and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim, and once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Pass to McDaniels, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Timberwolves leading by 14. .58 seconds left here in the third quarter. The tray. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Pass to Nesmith. Indiana again missing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Craig sets a screen. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. McDaniels got 8 here in the quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And stolen by McConnell. And so it's Minnesota with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has
42.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Minnesota leading by 19 points. To the middle. Here's Joe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Halliburton outside. Up and in on the layup.
All Halliburton needs is a little dancing room. Once the screen provides that, he's ready to roll.
Minnesota leading by 19. Ayton a screen. Lets it go with a three. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
This shot's it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Pass to Joe. Ayton a screen. A three ball. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Nembhard. And the three off target. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Takes the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton with it. And the rejection by Ayton. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Turner throws it down.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Pass to Ayton. Puts up a three. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trailed by 20. Here's Nesmith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nesmith has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
It's Edwards on the wing. Ayton in the corner. Pass to Joe.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win
for the Timberwolves.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Pacers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Screen by Smith. back to Halliburton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Number 1 call. Substitution on the court.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And here's Smart. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. Along with Greg Anthony. Brett Berry in our sideline. Reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Thunder made a special trip here for one game, back in Oklahoma City for the next one. And, of course, Steven Adams proudly wearing the Oklahoma City Thunder colors for the first time.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Shot clock at 6. Holmgren can't hit. Here's Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nora. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Halliburton for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
The SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Here's Nora. Pass to Mathurin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Hield can't hit. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, it's Turner. Hield outside. Beyond the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Great at facilitating, guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Turner with the screen. In the corner, it's Hield. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mathurin. And he banks in the layup.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Pacers leading by 5. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. There's the pick.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Thunder trailing by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clock at 6. Floats one. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And, Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Halliburton for 3. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Man, and that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
And here is Giddey. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Looking to end the run. Back to Anderson. Bradley trying to break free.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And up the court come the Pacers on the plate. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. .11 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the triple.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have been... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Nembhard's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Indiana. Here's Anderson. And the rejection by Smith. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Thunder, trailing by 10. Here's Duarte. Back to McConnell. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by Smith.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Tice. Pass to McConnell. Here's Nemhard. Lock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's Alexander Walker. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
The shot no good by Duarte. Thunder trailing by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
A shot by Nemhard, no good. To end the cold streak, the shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
And the rejection by Bradley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's McConnell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
McConnell with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's stolen. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Nemhard. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Nemhard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Pacers with the rebound.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
1 shot. Substitution on the court.
And Holmgren pulls it down. The 3 from Johnson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Pacers head athletic trainer. He's getting looked at now for what the team is saying is a collapsed lung. Obviously something that is very serious and something they don't take lightly. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Turner with the screen. Halliburton up top. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Mathurin. And the rejection by Bradley. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Healed from outside. Indiana again missing.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
The rebound by Anderson.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Williams' shot is off. Indiana leading by 8. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, and Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. A nice job on that drive.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Here's Giddey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Johnson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. It's Dort on the wing. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Mathurin. 7 points in the game. Healed outside. Halliburton right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Johnson. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter. Smith on the wing. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Stolen by Anderson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Pass to Dort. Now Giddey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fires the three. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. Screen by Tice. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Stolen by Jackson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it.
Please give a big round of applause.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers leading by 8. Screen by Tice. Pass to Duarte. Here's Nembhard. And they get it back. And a miss there on the triple. To the wing right side. Here's Alexander Walker. Shoots. And that one hits back iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Nembhard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Right side, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter. McConnell with it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. There's Williams. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
McConnell in the corner. Here's Anderson. Can't hit that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Pass to Tice. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith. And stolen by Giddey. It's stolen by Smith. It's deflected. Halliburton outside. They kick out to Hield. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Screen by Adams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Thunder trailing by 4. Johnson outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. At 4, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Pacers leading by 4. Outside Turner. Pass to Hield. Back to Turner. Trying to end the drought. And Turner throws it down.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Johnson in the corner. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Now, here's Dort. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Adams. This one for 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. The 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
It's stolen by Dort.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Having Halliburton at the line has to make you feel pretty good. You just can't let the pressure get to him here.
Now the Thunder with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
You know, young players are coming to the league. You want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Missed. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife.